What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Boss Man Ticket.
Yo, King Marco in the building. Get that screen off there, man. That shit right there is what's going on here.
What the share screen right here?
Yeah, that
Oh,
shit right there.
we gonna end up doing something on here, but I'll switch for now. You talking about like you were talking about so to be like
Yeah,
this?
correct.
Let's go, nigga.
Shit, what you think about your boy? Doc got fired. He got canned today.
I knew it was gonna happen the whole time. I've been telling you this for the longest. He
hmm
ain't shit. You think he should have got fired?
Uh, figure his is gonna roll. So it's par for the course, actually, for this situation right here. Doc, somebody got to get fired, so it's gonna be Doc. Who you gonna fire? It's either between Jerry West or Doc Rivers. Who you think gonna stay?
I figured Jerry was gonna get his motherfucking cool ass up out of there.
So so Doc he gone. I don't know who gonna be the coach.
Should some players have to go also?
Well, I think they made their decision on what they're gonna do. They're gonna keep the players and fire Doc. They're gonna give it one more go.
So you don't think they're gonna get rid of nobody? They're gonna re-sign Montrez and all them motherfuckers?
Yep. Well, I mean, from what I'm hearing, they talk about giving Paul George an extension. That's what they said on ESPN.
What?
They started talking about it. That they might be exploring an extension for Paul George.
That clown. They all screwed up. You think you said Jerry West is a great basketball mind? Why would he be behind some crap like that?
I mean, they pulled all that. They traded all their picks away. They gotta kind of somewhat keep him to make it look like that they made the right move when they trade Gilgis Alexander and all those draft picks and Gallinari and everything. They have to basically honor that trade almost. So they kind of stuck with Paul George. Plus, if you trade Paul George, what are you going to get in return? I don't know if you're going to get maximum value for him. I mean, because the money got to
So
match up.
so you gonna go? How much more time left on this deal?
I think he got like 2 years.
Shit, you better go and ride that out.
Which means ride it out.
Dead right, go them 2 years. You gonna get this man what a 4 year, 3, 4 year extension?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what they plan on doing. Somebody gonna go. It's either going. They might not re-sign Trez. Now think about it. What they're saying that Trez and Paul George can't get along in the locker room, I don't see them re-signing Trez. I think Trez gonna find a new home. So I don't know. It's just gonna might be the Paul George, Kawhi Leonard show next year. They might simplify their team, a little bit. I think.
Is that gonna help?
Well, it depends. They can still move some pieces. I think Lou Williams gonna get traded, and I think Pat Bev gonna get traded. To add up, trade they can trade Trez, not Trez, but they trade Patrick Beverly and Lou Williams. That's almost $20 million right there. It's almost 20 million. So they can trade them and get a decent piece for that.
Get what?
I don't know. They might. If you got to get somebody that knows their role for the Clippers, and you got to get somebody a little more serious about basketball. Lou Williams turned up missing and leaving the bubble the way he did, and it just shows a sense of immaturity.
And it shows a lack of discipline. That's why Doc's black ass got fired.
Well, I
He ain't have a stranglehold on that motherfucking team. The niggas was running, the inmates was running the asylum. And Jerry said, "We gotta get that black ass nigga up out of here."
well, who you gonna get to police these guys?
So who should be the next coach?
I mean, they're gonna be kind of stuck with. They might have to give it to Ty Lue. They might have,
Shit, why the fuck fire Doctor? Put Ty Lue in there.
I mean, okay, well, who you gonna bring in? Because I don't see anybody in the market right now that's worth having unless they're gonna get a no-name coach. Okay, I don't see the Lakers doing that. I mean, the Clippers. I don't see them doing that. They might have to give it to Ty Lue. They might have to give it to him. If not, they're going to
They
get
should
away.
they should have just kept Doc. Ty Lue is a branch off Doc's tree.
Well,
You want that?
I mean, okay, who do you suggest then? Who's out there? I mean, you got Mike D'Antoni. Does he fit the bill for that team? I don't know if he does.
No.
Who you gonna get? You going to get somebody young and fresh. You know, you're probably going to find a Nick Nurse type coach for this team. You might have to find that. Okay,
Where that's gonna be at?
I don't know. It's going to have to be somebody that you never heard of. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't either. I think that team in trouble anyway. They just scrambling right now. That team it's chopped. They ain't gonna win that. That team ain't gonna never win a ring. I'll say that right now.
Well,
not in no time future. No.
They gotta get a point guard. They can't survive without a point guard right now.
You said that about the Lakers. They ain't had no problem.
No, they had a point guard. LeBron was their point guard. Okay. They have a point guard. When push comes to shove, they need a point guard. Kawhi Leonard is not a point, and Paul George is not a point. Okay, they need a legit point guard that's gonna run that team. That's bottom line for them. They don't get that, then they're not gonna do anything. If they get themselves a solid point guard, they could do something. They cause a lot of problems, but this might be a blessing in disguise for them.
What?
Them losing the way that they did against a team that wasn't better than them. This could be a blessing.
How is that a blessing in disguise?
Because sometimes you need to lose in order to stay focused. You know, you learn more from a loss than you do from a win. And so this is embarrassing, and maybe this will put some focus into them. I think they need to do away with Lou Williams. They need some more veteran players. They need a more veteran presence for the Clippers. Guys is going to take the game seriously, night in and night out. They don't get that, and they don't get a point guard. They're not doing nothing. They're not going to do anything.
You going to get rid of Lemon Pepper?
Yep. You got to go. Pat Bev, might have to trade him.
So you lightweight clean the house?
Kind of, yeah. You fired Doc Rivers. When you fire Doc Rivers, somebody else is going to roll too. So somebody's head's going to roll when it's all said and done for this team. So they got some cleaning house to do. So I don't know. They should be all right, but I think they'll be okay. You know, next year. They just got to get a few pieces there. They get a few pieces, they'll be all right. And they got to get a decent coach. Doc, on the other hand, he gonna have a job within the next couple of weeks. I'm willing to bet. He gonna get fired, but he got another gig coming up. It's either, I'm thinking Doc gonna either he might go to Philly, but I really don't see him in Philly. I don't see him in Philly. I wouldn't be surprised by seeing him in New Orleans.
You want to see him with your boy?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in New Orleans. That's the perfect team for him. It's young, and it didn't go to the playoffs. It's a Doc Rivers kind of team. But they got some talent.
You want to see your boy getting coached by Doc?
I don't see what's wrong with it. It'll give him a point guard that he needed. Okay.
That team ain't gonna make it. Well, Doc, you ain't making it to the playoffs, buddy.
Oh, Doc gonna go to the playoffs, dude. Doc going to the playoffs.
Bounce first round at best.
I don't even know about that. Depending on who they play. It depends on who they play. If the Pelicans re-sign Ingram, and you can either get Doc Rivers, or I wouldn't mind Mike D'Antoni in New Orleans too. That wouldn't be bad either. We get Mike D'Antoni or Doc Rivers in New Orleans Pelicans will be all right. So I'm thinking Doc gonna either go to Philadelphia, New Orleans, and who's the other team? They got vacancies.
Uh, ain't that it?
No, it's a few more.
It
It's
can't be nobody that's worth nothing.
uh
Houston, right?
yeah, Houston. I don't know if he'll go there. I don't know if he'll go to Houston. That's not bad either, though, for him. But I don't know if he'll go to Houston.
In Houston, it ain't gonna be nothing but the same thing that was happening in LA. Second round bounce. Bounce, bounce,
I think
bounce.
he needs to go to a team that's not in the playoffs at all. He needs to go. He's better off with a team that's kind of young and fresh. Doc Rivers might not be a prima donna coach. He might not be one of those guys that's good at that. Might not be his strongest suit. His strongest suit is when he has overachieving teams. That's best. So I think he needs to go to a young team. I mean, the perfect place, honestly, even though they're not firing him no time soon, is the Hawks. That would be perfect for him. The Atlanta Hawks would be a good team be a good spot for him.
And that's where he used to play at.
Yeah, I mean that's where that would be the ideal place for him. Is Atlanta. That's where I would like to see him at. Either New Orleans or Atlanta. Those are the two teams that Doc Rivers would be best served.
How you know they ain't gonna fire dude in Atlanta? He ain't making the playoffs. What the hell he been doing?
I'll have another in 2 weeks, unless
You said who?
he'll have Doc Rivers will have another job in about 2 weeks.
You believe that?
It's possible, unless the only way he doesn't have a job in 2 weeks is if he just wants to take a year off and do some commentating for a year. Okay, and decompress from coaching. If he wants to get back,
I think that's what he need to do.
okay. I mean, it's a possibility for him.
That shit you was doing was stale, Doc. I'm sorry.
What's that? You can't blame all that on. You can't blame that all on Doc. At first, I thought so, maybe so, but they had a lot of different things. Trey's grandmother dying, him gone for 3 weeks, and Lou Williams in the strip club, and they dealing going in and out. The players is in and out. They never really played a full season together, and so I can't really blame all that on Doc. Okay, Doc can only work with what he has, and it's like I said before, he's never coached a team that didn't have a point guard. He's never done anything big without a PG. He's always had that. Okay, this is actually the farthest he's been without a PG in the playoffs. So I don't know. I can't blame it all on Doc. It ain't all Doc's fault.
I was calling for his head. I already knew what it was.
Well, that's easy to say that when they got bounced in the second round by a team that wasn't better than them. So I mean, you figure somebody's was gonna get fired. It wasn't gonna be Jerry West. I'll tell you that.
Of course not.
Okay, so that's what normally happens when something like this happens. Either the GM goes or the coach goes, and this one was the coach. So Doc will be all right. He'll get another gig somewhere else. I give him a couple weeks. He'll sign on to somebody if he wants for this year.
If I'm in Doc's corner, I say, "Hey, Glenn, sit down for a second, man. Think about it, man. Because you done blew 3-1 leads multiple times. I think you might need to go and drop a new playbook, man. Get you a new little hookup, man. Because that shit you been rocking with, it ain't been working. You done had CP. Y'all ain't getting no rain. Then you had that boy buy everybody and their mama. You couldn't get out the motherfucking second round. Glenn, what the fuck is the problem?" See, you gotta hit him with the Glenn. When he put him in that office, that motherfucker called him Glenn. Glenn, what the fuck is the problem?
Okay. So all this is Doc's fault.
Well, Lemon Pepper, he was in the strip club. Jerry West, I don't want to hear that shit, Glenn. You got anything better than that? He didn't. He sent his ass back.
He probably said, "Hey, y'all was spoiling these niggas too much."
Nah, he said,
Yeah,
motherfucker, we gave
he
you
said,
everything
yeah,
you
that's
need.
basically what he said. He said, you spoiling these niggas too much,
We
man.
gave your
That's why
black
we
ass.
lost.
We gave your black ass
We should have
everything you
fined
need.
Krez for being gone for a month for this shit. Should have fined him. Should have fined that nigga. Okay, Lou Williams should have never been invited back to the bubble. They should have left his black ass at what's that club? What
Magic
Magic
City.
City? Yeah, they should have left that nigga at Magic City. Okay, bottom line, they should have told him, you want to be in the strip club? Well, stay in that motherfucker because you're not coming back here. Okay, bottom line. That's basically what this boils down to. Pat Bev, for all this trash talking you doing, I'm sorry, but hey, man, hey, you getting cooked out there, man. Luka cooking you, Jamal Murray cooking him. I mean, where's the D at? I don't know where's the D at. I mean, where's the cheap shots at this point? I mean, Pat Bev is known for cheap shotting people.
So what you want? What you want? Pat Bev taking out motherfucking Jamal Murray ACL?
Nah, I want him to let Jamal Murray know that this ain't gonna be no easy ride. Okay, where's the cheap shots? Where's like you was doing on Westbrook? You know, you took Westbrook.
Yeah, he took him out. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
His speeds out. Yeah, okay, that's my point. Where is that at? Where's that Pat Bev at? I don't know where he was at.
So basically, you paying this man to be a hitman.
Hey, that's what he's been doing. That's his claim to fame. That's what made him famous. Is it not true? Okay, when you heard of Pat Beverly, the first time you heard of Patrick Beverly, it was because he chopped Russell Westbrook by the knees. That's the first time you heard of Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so therefore you got to live up to that name, that reputation. Okay? No. Okay, Pat Bev got to go. Lou Williams got to go. I would say Paul George got to go, but they stuck with him. Okay, they stuck with Paul George. Okay, I don't know. It's just Kawhi and Paul George. They need to simplify that team and let everybody know that, hey, this is Paul George's team and this is Kawhi Leonard's team. Everybody else falls in line. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, these guys, I don't know what they doing. They bricking threes. Okay, they don't have no sharpshooters on that team.
Like Landry Shamet,
he wasn't sharpshooting.
You was all on him.
I like Landry Shamet, but he's not I wasn't on him like that. Cut it out. Okay. Now, there's a big difference between the Clippers shooters and the Miami Heat shooters. Okay. The Miami Heat shooters, they make their shots. Okay. You give them wide open shots, those shots are going in. Okay. The Clippers have multiple shots wide open and we're bricking them. Marcus Morris was bricking. Okay. Paul George, he's hitting the top of the backboard.
All that money that boy spent for that shit.
Okay,
I told you.
How was that? Okay, how was that Doc's fault when your star player is shooting wide open threes and hitting the top of the backboard? How was that Doc's fault, please? What got to do?
Doc got to take them motherfuckers out and put somebody else in. That's his job.
Just take the star player out the game.
Take that motherfucker out.
Take him out, huh? Okay.
If you ain't
who? And put in who?
I took Paul George out. Hey, Landry Shamet probably didn't get as much run. Hey, put his ass in there. See what you can do, little nigga. I'm gonna give you some more run at it. Cause Paul George for sure the fuck ain't gonna do shit. He out this bitch shook. So hey, Doc Rivers need to ream they motherfucking ass too. He should have got that motherfucker.
Who's gonna do that next year? What you saying? Who's gonna do what you saying next year? Tell me who's gonna do that.
I don't know. They got to get a motherfucking bulldog up in that bitch.
Like who? All the Bulldogs is gone. Doc was a Bulldog, but his hands was probably handcuffed. His pants was tied in L.A. Steve Ballmer and Jerry West was probably babying them niggas, man. Them niggas get baby.
Shit, you said Jerry a OG. Jerry shouldn't be accepting no shit like this.
Yeah, but bottom line is, they were babying them niggas. Okay, they were treating these niggas like they already had won the championship already. The worst thing that ever happened to them was beating the Lakers on Christmas. That was the worst thing that ever happened to them. That's when they thought that they was really the shit then, and they could just turn it on whenever they decide to and win the game.
That motherfucker probably had the finest catering after the game. After this year, motherfucker, I had ramen noodles outside that bitch. We taking it back to the basics, y'all.
Take it back to the basics.
Ramen noodles and sugar water. Motherfucker.
Take it back, nigga.
We gonna take y'all back to the ghetto. What y'all was eating before y'all got on.
Take it back. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas need that shit. Them niggas need that kind of shit. Bottom line, they need that. I'm not feeling that shit though. The Clippers, I can't blame all that shit on them. Okay, at the end of the day, the players win the championship. They got to go out there and make the baskets, not the coach. The coach can only draw up the play and sub in the players, and when they get tired, and that's it, man. The rest of the shit, players gotta make that shit happen. Paul George shooting that motherfucking three at the top of the backboard is unacceptable. Bottom line. And any coach, I don't give a fuck if it's Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, whoever, nigga. If you got a player on your team shooting at the top of the backboard, you're not going to win. Bottom line, that's what's going on. Lou Williams didn't show up. Okay, he didn't show up. He bricking layups. This dude can't even make a layup in Game 7, man. This dude, no. They got to get rid of him. The Pat Bev. Who else under contract on that team? Pat Bev. Who else is on this team?
Did they have Jermichael Green or some motherfucking bum or something?
He's not worth nothing. He's not worth nothing.
What you gonna do with Zubac? He ain't getting no money either, I don't think.
Yeah, he got a contract.
Fuck around, dump Zubac too. Fuck. The Lakers, you know what they did? They disposed of all their trash and spread it around the league. New Orleans, you take them little young bums. The Clippers, we gonna give you big ass Zubac. He ain't worth a shit. We get Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard. And we gonna have
Dwight Howard
in the Valley. Which some hell? Dwight Howard been balling. What the fuck you talking about?
Get the fuck out of here talking about Dwight Howard. This nigga averaging 4 points a game, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, he played a big role in that motherfucking Denver Nuggets.
Nigga, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit you talking about.
He played a big role in that Denver Nuggets.
That nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. Dwight Howard is washed, nigga.
Oh yeah.
He washed. Washed that nigga, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He washed. This motherfucker averaging 4 points a game, man. What the fuck is that? What is that? 4 points, man? And what? Rebounds? Man, Dwight Howard, man, that dude's a bum, man. Dude ain't nothing. Come on, Dwight Howard.
Hell yeah, Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard is trash. This motherfucker signing 1 year deals, man.
I bet you Dwight, if the Lakers don't pick him up, which I'm pretty sure they will, it's gonna be motherfuckers at the table.
Man, gone. Man,
you better believe
Dwight Howard, nigga. Dwight Howard. Like that's somebody. This motherfucker averaging 8 points a game.
Motherfuckers gonna be at the table for him.
Yeah, right.
No matter what you said about it.
Ain't nobody about to be at no table. They can have Dwight.
Okay. You think the Lakers will let him go that easy?
The Lakers the only team that'll want him.
Hey, I guess don't nobody want Rondo either, huh?
They'll take Rondo, but
and you spoke bad on him too.
I'm not impressed with that shit you talking about, man. For real. Okay, I'm not impressed. Okay, that ain't no motherfucking championship team. You can't bring that championship team to no good champion, to no all-time great championship team. You can't bring that shit to nobody, man. Fuck out of here. Talking about the Lakers.
Well, they about to pop a bottle. LeBron about to get the old silver fox. He about to get his 4th ring. Anthony Davis gonna carry him to his 4th.
This nigga averaging 7 points a game. This nigga averaging 7 points a game and 5 rebounds. And you talking about Dwight Howard?
What, you just looked him up?
Yeah, averaging 7 points a game and 5 rebounds.
In the playoffs or in the season?
Period, motherfucker. Period. Okay. Period. This nigga averaging 7 points a game, man. What? I mean, go on with that, man. Talk about Dwight Howard. Scrub. That's what you talk. That's what y'all got. Okay. This shit go as far as LeBron.
Put like this. All that money Bomber spent, he didn't get shit. And yeah, and motherfuckers talk bad about like, oh, they got Anthony Davis, they leverage their whole team.
They
They ain't
did.
gonna have they ain't gonna
They
have
did.
nothing else.
They
Well,
don't. They won't.
they seem to put together a championship fucking squad,
Oh
didn't they?
man, this shit right here. They better win this motherfucker.
They put together at the worst. They put together a squad that went to the motherfucking NBA finals. That's the worst that this team is gonna be this year.
Man, they had a weak way to the final. They didn't get the chance to
A
get to the
weak
play.
way.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they played the Denver Nuggets, man, in the third round, man. Who the fuck is that?
The Denver Nuggets was on fire.
They
They
a
beat
1 year wonder.
they beat the team that was supposed to be the motherfucking Lakers killer.
They a 1 year
Right?
wonder. That don't mean nothing. They a 1 year wonder. Okay. The Dikembe Mutombo beat and the Denver Nuggets beat the Seattle Supersonics when they was the number 1 seed in the AFC. You ain't heard nothing from Denver after that. You would think Denver would turn the corner with that, but they never turned the corner after that. That was a 1 year wonder. Okay, bottom line, they ain't gonna be nothing. Okay, they're not gonna be a damn thing.
You might be sleeping on them because I believe in Jamal Murray and Jokic. They got a squad. They trophy. They gonna put like this. I like I said, like I told you, I like them better than I like Golden State. Cause I don't trust Steph Curry. Jamal Murray, I'm gonna go with Jamar, nigga.
So you said Jamal Murray is better than Steph Curry right now?
Only reason why you probably would give it to Steph because Steph is decorated, I guess. But personally, if I had to pick a dog to go in the greasy times with, I'm going with Jamar because I know Steph's gonna come up small. I know that for a fact. So if you said between them two, we gonna rock out. I'm gonna take my chances with Jamar. Because for one, he got a better cup. He doing Jordan shit, holding the ball, hanging in the air, going to the other side. Steph ain't that kind of nigga, and he can bust that trace oil. The trace oil.
On drugs.
So think about it. You getting a better player.
You on drugs, bro.
And he dropped a dime.
You on drugs.
Yeah, I'm taking him over Steph Curry.
You take
because you know what? I'll tell you what. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Take Jamal Murray off. Put Steph Curry on. They wouldn't win as far.
You on drugs.
On everything. He would put like this, them game sevens, he would have got knocked out versus Utah. Steph would have been going home first round.
Yeah, right. First of all, Steph would have posed a problem, and I'll tell you why. Jamal Murray, he got a good 3-point shot, but it ain't deep like Steph. Steph pulling up from 40.
But you know what? When shit get hot, when shit get hot and that hand gets shaky, that 40-foot jump shot ain't going. Nah.
You on drugs.
That don't mean shit.
You on drugs.
That 40-foot jump shot ain't even busting.
Yeah, right.
That motherfucker ain't even busting.
Okay, you on drugs.
Cause like I said, I was on Steph, but the times versus the Cavaliers, they were shutting his ass down in the finals.
And then the next two finals they played against the Cavaliers, he averaging damn near 30 a game. You could have
when KD Trey Fied and Slim Reaper was there, you talking about him?
Yeah, he
averaged 30. You know why? Because the pressure off his ass. Yeah, it's easy to get off when you got the second best player in the league. Or somebody said it first. Yeah, of course.
But
now, what about now? You ain't got that on your side now.
He was a 2-time MVP before.
I bet you. They're not going anywhere.
They are going.
Steph is never getting another ring. Period.
Tripping.
I'm gonna tell you that. You think that motherfucker getting another ring?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they got so much stuff that they can trade away to get a solid player.
Them motherfuckers gonna have to make the motherfucker deal. They better be in the business to make a deal of a lifetime. And who the fuck you gonna get? That's the thing. It ain't.
If I was them, I probably would actually draft Obi Toppin. Actually,
okay.
I would draft Obi Toppin if I was them number 2 in the draft. If I was them, he's a poor man's Anthony Davis. I can tell you that right now. Obi Toppin is a poor man's Anthony Davis all day. So they get him. I don't know. I think they could I think Golden State's in a pretty good position for real. For real, they don't need no injuries. Clay coming back. Shit, I don't know who y'all got to stop that team.
That team probably fourth seed.
Fourth seed,
Yep.
crazy. They're gonna be top three. They're gonna be top three seed. I mean, you think Denver, you think is gonna be back to the conference finals again next year?
Denver, the conference, they at least go in the second round.
That ain't nothing. Are they gonna do better than what they did this year, or do the same as what they did this year?
It's possible.
You said
'Cause
Jamal Murray is better than Steph Curry.
he is. If they put it like this, if they meet up in the second round,
Mhm.
he gonna go to the going to the third round. I got my money on Jay Murray.
So you saying that the Denver Nuggets is better than the Golden State Warriors as is?
Yeah.
You on?
Yep.
You crazy?
Yep. 'Cause I like that boy Jeremy Grant. He done turned himself into quite a player. And then you got Yoke. They ain't got nobody on that motherfucking team that can hold Jokic. He getting a churchy ball.
I doubt it.
Against the bumper clots.
Steph owns the Nuggets.
He's getting a 30 ball. Jokic's getting a 30 ball. And then you got the boy Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray gonna get off. Believe that.
You on drugs?
And then Grant. Shit, he can get you about 15, 20.
I'm going to tell you this right now. The Denver Nuggets probably get put out first round next
And
year.
don't they got that boy Will Barton? I guess he got a little game too.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this team that you're talking about.
And
This
Millsap. And Lil Millie.
Millsap, he washed. Okay, he washed up.
He good coming off that bench. He had some big shots.
He washed. When he went against the Lakers, he was washed.
That's the Lakers, man. You got AD and the Silver Fox.
That ain't gonna happen.
Who off and on.
That ain't gonna happen with Golden State.
You think the Golden State Warriors can beat the Lakers?
Yeah, they can beat the Lakers.
You a motherfucking fool.
Nah. Okay. At the end of the day, y'all, if y'all keep the team as is, y'all point guard, shooting guard is horrible compared to Golden State. It ain't even close. Y'all gonna
the PG is LeBron.
Okay. Who's guarding Steph at this point?
You put Danny Green on it.
You're gonna get picked and rolled and everything. Steph lighting him up for 40. That's 40 point night. It's a 40 ball.
Wait till the games count for something. Steph would be struggling to come over 25.
Yeah, right.
Believe that.
I don't think so.
Struggling to come up for 25.
I don't think so. And like I said, if they draft Obi Toppin, they're gonna be all right. That boy ready to go now. Okay, he ready. He gonna produce instantly as soon as he gets into the NBA.
I ain't really hip to his game like that. What position do he play?
He's a power forward.
How tall is he?
Looks like he's about 7 feet tall.
Let me see.
He close.
That motherfucker ain't that. You say he a player? What is 7 feet?
He's like a power forward, but he play like Anthony Davis.
He ain't no motherfucking.
Okay, go look at his highlights. You go look at his highlights, and you tell me you can't see Anthony Davis in him.
He's 6'9".
He's 9. I'll tell you that.
Huh?
He's a long 6'9".
So Anthony Davis taller than him. He LeBron height.
He only 19 years old.
He probably grow a little bit. He probably end up being like 6'10".
Okay, but he long, and his hops is ridiculous. This boy taking it through the leg in games, nigga.
What pick they talking about he going?
Top 3 pick.
So if he playing a power,
I think they're gonna play small.
And then so who gonna be the center?
Be the center.
Who? Him?
Yep.
Oh no.
They're gonna play small.
Really, he replacing Draymond. He better than Draymond Green, I'm sure.
I mean, he got J work. I think if they get him, shit, they got a low post presence. He's a monster and picking. He gonna be a monster in pick and roll. Pick and roll, he gonna be a monster. They get him, or if they trade that pick for a solid player, like I said, Joel Embiid, something like that.
He played for Dayton.
Yep.
What, Dayton, Ohio?
Yep. Okay, that boy got hops. That boy hops is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say he might be a dunk champion.
I see he got a little J work and everything, a little handle. Yeah, he might be all right. He mixed. That must be his mama.
That boy gonna be a dog. Guaranteed. He gonna be a dog.
Yeah, he might be all right.
You ready to go? Obi Toppin ready to go. If I'm Golden State, I might take him.
But like this, if you get him, what you gonna do with Draymond Green? He way better than Draymond Green.
I'm telling you, put on small ball.
Nah, you can't put him at center.
Shit, yes you can. The NBA, there are no centers in the NBA.
He gotta gain some more weight. He too little.
I'm not worried about that.
He need like 25 more pounds.
Against who? Against who?
What the fuck, Jokic should abuse that motherfucker.
Jokic gonna get cooked. He gonna get put on the bench.
Jokic will abuse him.
Okay, that dude, you take that dude outside. Obi Toppin go outside, he gonna abuse Jokic.
What about when Jokic put him in the paint? Ain't nothing he can do.
Yes, it is.
Nothing.
Jokic ain't no bruiser like that. He not Shaq.
Man, I'm looking at him right here. Jokic got good footwork in there. He too little for Jokic.
Man, he ain't. I'm not worried about that.
He can't do shit with Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard is trash, man. Fuck out of here. Get out of here talking to me about Dwight Howard, man. Fuck Dwight.
Who else?
Who? There are no centers in the NBA.
Nurkic, big Nurk.
Man, get out of here, man. I don't want to hear this shit. Who else you got? Who you got, man?
What about when he got to go up against Chris Stapp and them? Chris Stapp big to them motherfucker. Chris Stapp
gone.
Chris Stapp abuse him.
They'll ice them niggas, man.
You got to put him at the power. He damn near can play the small. For real. I'll put that motherfucker at the small. He like a KD or something. Put that nigga at the small.
Hey, either way, that's who they need to get.
You get him at dumb Andrew Wiggins, baby. I don't know. That could be their KD, but he ain't no KD, but he got some game though. On that team, he probably can get you about 15, 16 his rookie year.
You crazy. He probably do more than that.
What team get you 20?
It's possible. With the Golden State. Yeah, he'll have some big games in Golden State. Big time. I don't care where you put him at. They need to just get him. They need to get him. That's who I would take if I was Golden State. He a monster.
Yeah, he don't look too bad.
Okay, he's a monster. I would take Obi Toppin for my second pick if I was Golden State Warriors. They'll be all right then. They got a team for the future. Lakers ain't got nothing like that popping off. They ain't got nothing like that.
But Anthony Davis got another 5-6 years left in the dominate.
He gonna even be in there. He's gone when LeBron leaves. Okay, he gone. Okay, he's only gonna stay there as long as LeBron is there.
The Lakers. What if the Lakers get Russell, young Russie?
That deal ain't gonna happen.
No, it can't. Yeah,
it's not gonna happen. The only way that happens if it's a 3-way deal. Only way.
But they ain't got enough money anyway, so
they don't have. They can't do nothing. Lakers are stuck with what they have.
No, they can make a deal for somebody. They can get like a 25. They probably can afford like a 28 million. Like B Square. If we get our hands on him,
who?
Bradley Beal, B Square.
That's not gonna happen. I don't know why you keep saying Bradley Beal. That's not gonna happen. Okay, it's just not.
How much does B Square make?
He make a lot of money. They just signed him to an extension.
Let me see what the money is.
Lakers don't want to pay that money. That money is ridiculous. Okay, the money is ridiculous for him. Lakers don't even want to pay that contract.
Shit,
they don't do. They gotta re-sign Anthony Davis this year. And then they got LeBron in the following year. Really? You think they're gonna get Bradley Beal have what $400 million wrapped up in contracts? Are you serious?
Bradley he got 27 this year. The next year he get 28, and then he off the books.
No, he signed an extension.
No, 21, 22, 34 million, and then 37 million.
Now, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. Cancel that. So he damn near he getting paid just as much as AD. He getting paid just as much as LeBron. I doubt it.
So what? Between them two, they was gonna get Kawhi Leonard, motherfucker. What was he getting? About to say?
I bet you they wasn't gonna offer him that kind of money though.
Shit.
I bet you they wasn't about to make.
Believe they was. You wasn't asking Kawhi to come for
$30 million.
Shit, what you thought? What is he making in the LA Clippers?
He making 30-something million.
And that's what he was coming. They said they had another max spot open. Once he dished them, they spreaded that money out.
Yeah, how much was it? It wasn't no 30-something million.
I bet you it was 30 million. I know
it was. Their biggest piece that they signed was Danny Green.
So what?
Okay, that was 15 million. Okay, so where was the other money at?
They put it like this. They said they had enough money. Why was they inviting this man to come for a thing if the bag was light?
Okay, the bag was light. They wasn't gonna give him. They wasn't gonna give him no. They wasn't gonna give him no. They couldn't afford him no way. Okay, they could not afford him. Okay, hold no matter how they.
Hold on. So they're gonna sit there and court this man and don't got the money for him.
They have enough money for him.
Come on.
Okay. They have enough money for him.
They said they had a max spot. What is you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, max spot, but it wasn't for no 30-something million.
Okay, what was it? 25 million?
Yeah, about 25. That's about all they could afford to give you.
Nope.
Okay. That's all they have for him.
Nah.
Okay. That's all they have for him.
They wouldn't even have brought him over there if that's all they was offering.
Okay. I'm telling you what it was. They thought that being the Lakers was gonna be a thing to sell to him.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Oh, we only got 25 million for you, but you're gonna be with LeBron AD and you're a Laker. Take it.
Yep.
No, they said we got max. We got wherever the max you can get, that's what we got.
No, I doubt it.
But when they say max, that means max
34 million. They was gonna offer him 3 years, 34 million a year.
Well, that's what he's getting at the Clippers.
That's what he's getting at the Clippers. No.
Yep.
No. The Lakers is not gonna give him that money. Okay. 34 million a year, along with LeBron and AD. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
No, they wasn't. They weren't about to do that.
Well, they were saying they had enough money for it.
They didn't have enough money. They have $34 million.
How you know what their cap was like?
They don't have.
You were charging their cap.
They didn't have 34 million. All they had is, I'll tell you what. The only way they could have gotten Kawhi, you wouldn't have been able to get Danny Green.
Nope, fuck him.
Okay, you're not gonna get Danny Green. Hold on, because you got to have role players here. All you're gonna have is a bunch of $1 million players.
You would have got Quinn Cook. You would have had Dwight.
Barely, but you'd have had him.
Rondo. That's all you need.
I don't even know if you'd have got Rondo.
How much Rondo making?
I think he had signed an $8 million contract, I think.
But you got to think about it. If they was getting Kawhi Leonard, they knew they had to add more players, motherfucker.
He signed a 2-year, $5 million contract.
Who?
2-year, $5 million contract.
Rondo making 2.5?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Rondo would have been on there.
Maybe. Barely would have got that. You maybe would have got that. Maybe.
For sure would have got it.
You wouldn't. Ain't no way you getting 30. They wasn't gonna give Kawhi no $34 million.
Yes, they was. You wasn't getting Danny Green. Fuck Danny Green.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I take that back. They wasn't gonna get Danny Green anyway. They gave Danny Green Kawhi's money, but that still didn't add up. Who did they get? Let's look at their team.
They got Dwight Howard. They got Jared Dudley. They got Trigger Troy. They paid DeMarcus Cousins some money too.
They ain't give him shit. It was an unguaranteed contract on top of it. That shit wasn't nothing. You wouldn't have got Avery Bradley.
How much will A make? 9 million, 10 million or something?
I think like 9 million.
Fuck Avery.
Okay,
we winning it without him.
Okay, you wouldn't have got him.
Okay, and we'd have been
still and it still don't add up to 34 million. It don't add up. It don't add up to 34 million because the biggest players that you got was Avery Bradley and Danny Green. That don't add up to 34 million.
That's 24 million.
Okay, okay. Like I said before, they was only gonna give no more than $27 million to Kawhi. That's the max that they was offered. That they would have been offering.
Believe they at least offered him 30.
No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have gave him. They couldn't afford to give him 30.
Yes, they could.
No, they couldn't. They could not afford to give him $30 million.
Dude, think if you took Trigger, he probably made $2 million.
No, it was like $1 million.
Okay. Jared Dudley, he making a couple.
No, I doubt if he making that.
Okay.
Okay, and hold on. If let's say all that's true. Let's say all that shit is true.
You stripping that motherfucker dry.
Okay, you stripping it dry. You only gonna be able to have 8 players on your team. How are you gonna be able to? They didn't have the money to pay the Kawhi Leonard's contract and fill their roster up.
Why was they courting him?
I believe all that shit was kind of capped. To be honest with you,
okay.
I don't think LeBron even him on. That was just all team, all
no,
maybe. Yeah, it was.
So LeBron didn't want him on the team.
Okay, first of all, he said that this team will be Kawhi Leonard's team in 2 years, and he just won a championship. What would you say if you just won a championship and MVP of that championship, and then you're a free agent, and then the guy that the team that you're possibly considering is saying that this team is going to be yours in 2 years? Well, he said, I was the man last year and the year before, and wherever I go, I'm going to be the man. So why would I wait 2 years to be the man?
You know, LeBron said, take your ass and be the man, and now look at you.
Okay.
You the man, ain't you?
He's the man.
You sitting there home watching NBA Finals too, right?
Okay. What's the problem? So what's the problem?
Be the man. I hope being a man was worth it.
Yeah, it was. It is. It's $34 million a year. Yeah, it is worth it.
He was gonna get a 30 ball with the Lakers.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was
not gonna get that money. He was not gonna get that money. They was gonna try and sign him to a 5-year, $120 million. That's probably what they was gonna offer him. A 5-year deal for $125. Opt out after 4. That's probably what they would have been offering him.
Okay.
That's all they would have offered.
Now you're a capologist.
I'm just telling you what they would have offered him. They would have offered him. They probably offered him a 5-year deal for $125 million and opt out after 4. That's what they probably. That's what their deal was. That's the max that they can offer him in order and keep and be able to fill your roster. That's the most that they could have offered him was $25 to $27 million a year. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Kawhi looked at it and said, "Okay, the money don't add up, and I'm not even gonna be the man on this team."
Yeah, that money did add.
No, it wasn't.
That's you saying that.
I'm telling you what it was. Hold on, wait a minute.
Don't believe that.
Hold on. I was the only person in the world that said that Kawhi Leonard was. Okay, I was one of the few people in the world to say that shit. Okay, so let's cut the game. I'm telling you what's going on here. Well, what the Lakers was offering was 5 years, 125, opt out after 4.
You know what else you said? The Clippers gonna win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't happen to be right now, did it?
So I don't care. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about everything. I did predict Paul George going. I did predict Kawhi Leonard going to be a Clipper though. I did predict that. Secondly,
and I predicted Anthony Davis was gonna be a Laker. Okay.
Yeah, you were kind of late to the party. Okay, you were late to that fucking party.
How was I late to that party?
Because that trade should have happened in February, which I said it wasn't going to happen.
But hey,
that trade was not going to happen.
I thought it would then, but then I said, you know what? Summertime, I said, I think this deal gonna go through, and it did. And now look where we at.
Look
we
where
4
you at.
games away from popping 4 games away from popping up Bado.
You sure?
4 games.
Hope AD show up.
AD been on some other shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
AD gonna be the Finals MVP. I'm predicting.
He not gonna be no motherfucking Finals
MVP. And that's the Silver Fox is gonna play hard every game.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go down to LeBron in the end. Fuck you talking about AD? AD ain't getting no motherfucking MVP, nigga. You must be crazy. That shit ain't happening. Okay.
They ain't got nobody that can hold AD. That damn Bam, that motherfucker he ain't ready for no AD. He ain't on that level. Bam gonna realize his levels to this shit. Bam is a poor man's AD, if anything. He ain't ready.
Well, we'll see.
And them shooters, them Jays ain't gonna be falling like you think either.
You sure about that?
Believe that.
I don't know about that. Miami has come too far to turn around.
Okay.
They come too far. Just like I told you that Miami was gonna do away with Boston. They gonna get rid of them and get to the finals. You was talking about this tradition bullshit. Talking about Lakers versus Celtics. That shit ain't happening, man. It's a new day. Okay, it's time for some new traditions to go on. Like I said before,
my LeBron versus the old team.
Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, the Lakers, they'll probably win it this year, but they're 1 year wonder too with this team.
Nah,
they're 1 year wonder with this team.
This a double back, boy.
This ain't no motherfucking double back. Okay,
and they gonna make a little tweak over the summer. Believe
like what? Like
I
what?
don't know, something.
Like
I'm
where?
gonna trust my nigga Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka, man, get the fuck out of here.
He got Magic motherfucking smiling ass out of town and took care of the business.
Rob Pelinka ain't do nothing. Yeah. All he did was mortgage his team for one player. That's all he did.
Mortgage his team and where he at now.
I don't care. That's your turn.
And
look, a prime example of this. Is the Denver Broncos when they dumped Tebow and went for Peyton Manning. Now look at them. They 0-3. These niggas might not win a game this year. Okay,
they ain't gonna win a game.
They might not win a game this year. They mortgaged their fucking team. They mortgaged their team for an old ass quarterback. Now look at them. Okay, bottom line. That's what the Lakers done did.
Oh really?
The Lakers. Honestly, they are selling crack. Okay, they're selling heroin. That's what they're doing. Yeah, it look good now, but what about a few years down the road? We'll see how good that looks.
So 4 years from now, the Lakers gonna be in the lottery.
No, they're not gonna be in the lottery because the Pelicans own their fucking picks for the
next I'm saying, but are they gonna be a lottery team in 4 years from now?
If LeBron there?
What you think? Is LeBron gonna be there in 4 years? It's gonna be this last year if he there. I'll tell you that. Cause what, he'll be 40. What you think LeBron gonna pay? 42, 45 years old?
Mm,
Hello.
he might retire. He might retire a year earlier than a year later.
So when you see LeBron retiring?
Bron probably retires probably when about 38, 39.
So LeBron got 3 more years left.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. He got 3 years. Okay. They got 3 years. But it could be cut short. They don't win then.
Oh, they about to win right here. So what the fuck you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about if they don't win moving forward after this year. Okay, after this year, it might be cut short. Because like I said, Golden State's gonna be back, and we don't know what other unforeseen things is gonna happen in the NBA. Okay, the NBA is full of surprises in the off season, so we don't even know what's gonna happen moving forward. These younger teams is gonna get better, especially in the West. The younger teams is getting better. It's gonna be a tall task next year. Oklahoma City might fall down because I think they're gonna trade Chris Paul.
Where you think he going?
Some people say New York, but I'm not sure.
Chris Paul. Did they say? I forgot. He ain't going to. He want to go somewhere where he can contend for a ring, but he getting $40 million. It's gonna be hard to put him some down where.
Chris Paul's just gonna be that guy, that point guard to lead young teams to someplace, like OKC. You know, taking OKC to the playoffs. That he's gonna be that kind of point guard as of right now. So, Chris Paul probably gonna get traded to either New York, possibly Chicago. Play, Chicago, New York, and
how much longer do Chris Paul got left in the tank?
He got a couple more years. He played 2 more years like this at this level.
Oh, let me get some drink because ice cream got me thirsty.
Load out, baby. Still dash. Yeah. This for them niggas out here popping their gums. Saying they got funds when they know they got none. Still dash. Big ticket. MDZ. My nigga Doug. That's how we doing it, baby. It's going down. Why? I got them twitching from their knees and up. When they sleeping up, they talking cease, they freezing up. Ease it up. Before I chalk these streets, you people would know that we think your talk is cheap. To leave you small, you at your peak. I'm worldwide, how you after me? And where we be, you only see when you watching the flick. And where you at, I done lived through that. You small field, we ball pills and we cooking up. It's here wild 4 years, nigga, look me up. You hate to see me, do it for show. You ripping up our posters in the front of the store. Little dudes say they got dough, my red hoes and chop 2 balls. Never seen you whipping your wheels with paint that drip. Only flipping your car, you in an accident. I never see rules when I know they fit me. Never see me get anything less than me. To the fucking police. I never see rules when I know they fit me. Never see anything.
Yeah, what was we saying?
Talking about Chris Paul in the OKC and what's gonna happen next year.
Yeah, so yeah, him with that 40. Yeah, I can't see him going nowhere like that.
He gonna go to a bigger market team this year. He's not gonna be stuck in Oklahoma City another year. I don't see it
Hell, that they was a decent thing. Why not go back and run it back?
because I don't see them growing with that team. They can't really do nothing with that team. Nobody, they ain't gonna be able to get no free agent, and so they got pieces to trade like draft picks and everything. But I don't know if anybody's gonna be willing to deal those draft picks that they have because they trade with the Clippers, and the Clippers they don't have no high pick, and we don't high picks. It's a bunch of low first round picks. So therefore, I don't see nobody really trying trading a good player to OKC for those draft picks. I don't see it. And then players that they have, I don't know if they're really wanted like that. Gallinari, he's good, but does people are people willing to trade their star player for him?
For Chris Paul? You said for Chris Paul?
No, for OKC.
Oh, to go for what, to build something up there?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not gonna happen.
So you think that team peaked out?
They're not going. I don't see it. OKC, they good. They're a nice little team. They're a nice little Cinderella story, but I think Chris Paul's gone when the season ends. He's not gonna stay another year down in OKC. I don't see it.
This shit hard.
Yeah.
Who is that on that picture?
I can't see it too good. Oh, that's what's his name.
Goldie, nigga.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, we about to get your boy Sugar Bear some work in a minute. I'm preparing myself for Sugar Bear time. But yeah, we gonna finish on the NBA, and I'm getting prepared to play this video. You can see what your boy Sugar Bear Combs, man. Is I can't believe it, man.
What you mean you can't believe it? What's so bad about it?
I can't believe it. You know what? We gonna go to it. We watch the video while I'm preparing myself. You ever heard of a lady named Jaguar Smith or some Jaguar White?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, her. She dropping the shiznit on your boy Sugar Bear. She called him Honeycomb.
Honeycombs, huh?
Honeycomb. Yeah, to smell me. All right, we about to get to it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, bye. Let's get on Sugar Bear.
Turn this shit up. I can't hear.
Hold up. Can you hear now?
Not really.
Hold on. Some young technical difficulties.
Try it now. My volume. I had to turn my volume up.
And I might then do this too. So between these two teams, we should be okay. We talking about the body boy, the pussy hole. Let's go.
If nothing else, I am
Is
a
it
woman
righteous?
of my word.
Yeah.
It is 8 a.m. I am tired as hell. Just going through all of the hate and all of the lies, people, they see me talking out front, but y'all don't really know all the stuff that's going on in the back. Like all of these people are cowards. None of them, half of them, actually, no, none of them would ever say any of this crap to my face. No, let me take that back. 85% of them would say half of this stuff to my face. They wouldn't. 85% wouldn't. But there's always that 15% that be trying it. You know what I mean? And they need to get but some people just got to get busted in their head, before they realize that fat meat is greasy. Y'all wanted to know if fat meat was greasy, so I'm finna show y'all. I got a whole like turkey leg of fat meat. Like I got a whole like the butt end of a brisket where all the fat is fat meat. I got all of that. Honeycomb, honeycomb, honeycomb. Now you could have pulled your minions to the side and said, "Look, I don't know if you want to mess with her. We don't know what she got. So I'm gonna tell you what I got." I think it was like 03. Yeah, it was right before me and Music Soul Child did the Grey Goose tour. There was a young woman, beautiful woman. She's a lawyer, or at least she was. She used to be an entertainment lawyer. I'm not gonna say her name. The story is enough. Because I don't know. I hope I won't be putting her in danger. But she shouldn't have to feel afraid after all of these years, almost 20 years, But I had to give her a job. I shouldn't say I had to give her a job. I gave her a job working for me so she could find some safety. Because while she was working at Bad Boy, because she was one of the lead counsels for Bad Boy Entertainment, she witnessed something. She witnessed something that was disturbing to her. But what was really disturbing to her was the conversation that she had with Diddy after. See, Christopher Williams, I don't know. I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See. And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. Now, from what she said to me, it was disturbing because, they didn't stop. She just walked out, and she just kept her head down at the office the rest of the day, I believe it was. And I don't think it was at the end of business day that day, but I think it was the following day. He came into her office and was like, "Yeah, so you came in there. So what? What you gonna do? You wanna say something?" And she was like, "Oh no, she was like, I just don't understand why you left the door unlocked. If you were in there doing that, why would you leave the door unlocked?" He said, "I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do in my building." And she was, I just don't know. He was like, "It's power, see. I can make a man," he said, "if I can make a man suck my dick, I can make people do anything for money." That's what you said, Puff, about Christopher Williams sucking your dick for a demo deal, and you cut him a check. And you chased that young woman out of New York, just like you tried to chase Wendy Williams out of New York. And she came to work for me. And I loved her working for me. And when she was finally cool and could find, a good move to move forward, she did. She was with me for less than 6 months. But she was a wonderful woman. And she was a brilliant attorney. And she thought she was signing up for the ride of her life. She's going to be, head of legal at Bad Boy Entertainment and be a female. Like, that was a big deal. Until she accidentally walked into her boss's, office and caught him getting head from a movie star. Which he said was done for nothing more than an exercise of power. Because if he can make a man suck his dick, he can make anybody do anything. That's you, Puff. That's you, Honeycomb. That's why I call you Honeycomb, because you smack so sweet. You chased that woman out of your offices because she saw you being you, and then you threatened to ruin her life if she ever told anyone. But she did tell someone. She told me. And I've kept her secret all of these years. You better not try to do nothing to her either, because she ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. It's not her fault you a sodomite. She ain't had nothing to do with you being no sodomite, forcing men to do degrading acts just so you can prove how powerful you are. Take a fucking punch, bitch. Show people how powerful you are. I mean, from the way it sounds, what I'm saying shouldn't hurt you. You've been so cool with it for so long. What was that video you did? I can't even remember who it was with. Was it with Usher or something? And you was in a hotel room and you had a dildo in the bed and everybody was trying to skip past that part. You just had a dildo in the bed. What was you using it for? Who was you using it on? Was you using it on yourself? Did somebody else use it on you? Why are you doing videos in hotel rooms with dildos and men? Only men present. Because you're a sodomite. That's why.
Not to dash Dillinger on the bed.
If every man that's had a sexual dealing with you, if it's been consensual, you know, maybe you were holding some bad information over their head, or maybe you had some bad information on their family. See, that's why I have exposed myself. That's why I have been transparent this entire time, because y'all ain't going to use nothing that I done against me. I'ma blow me up. You should take a page out of my book. The truth will, it'll set you free. So yeah, Sean Combs, I'm charging you with sodomy. I'm charging you with being a divisive human being who will do anything for $1. I'm charging you with ruining multiple careers and with stealing great music away from the public so you can get rich off of trash. How many fucking great artists have you blocked? How many people have you called and paid money to sign people so that they could shelf them so your projects could go on through? Everybody in your pocket, Puff. Probably because you got one of their secrets. You probably about the only other person in the industry that got more secrets than me. And that's because you know Clive Davis, and we all know he has lots of secrets. Clearly he trusts you. He stepped around Andre Harrell and gave you the keys to the kingdom. Andre was in line. But then again, you know, you had it in for Andre because Andre used to make you suck his dick. And Kim Porter had footage of it. I heard her whispering about it in the Kit Kat Club with somebody else. I ain't gonna say who. She was in the bathroom. Yeah, hi. Talking about how she had you by the balls. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, she had that brand new Mercedes-Benz that Andre Harrell paid for. She got you good, Puff. I guess you finally got her back, huh? Right? You're alive and she dead. You won. See, what Andre did to you, it could have stopped with him. But you like the power too much. So all you did was emulate what Andre Harrell did to you. See, you were a victim, and then you became a victimizer. And that's what you chose. You need to tell everybody the truth about why you never married Kim. Probably because she was blackmailing you, because she had the goods on you. So did Nisha Battle. Nisha Battle had the goods on you too. There's a lot of chicks out there that got the goods on you. So I am going to go to sleep with my gun, just in case shots start firing around here and I got to bust back. I'm going to give me some rest. But I promised that I was going to expose you if motherfuckers kept acting a fool on my page on you and your artist Mary J. Blige's behalf. So y'all did what y'all did, and I'm doing what I'm doing, and now I'm going to get some rest. But I will say this to you, Sean Combs. You might get me, but I got you first, bitch. And you going to burn in hell for all the lives you've destroyed. on so many different levels. All of these niggas out here might be scared of you. All of these niggas out here, you might got dirt on them. But guess what? I got more dirt on you than you got on me, Puff. And you owe Albie Shore an apology for not properly acknowledging him as the amazing father that he is. Albie Shore is an amazing father. He's an amazing grandfather. He's an amazing writer. And you hated him because he was gorgeous and more talented than you. And you knew he loved Kim. You knew he loved her. And you made sure that you got her out of the way. You're an asshole. You're a jealous little bitch running around diddling little boys and shit. You a punk. Why is anybody afraid of you when you ain't nothing but a punk? And all of them girls and all of them young boys that you put on planes, flying here and there so that you could sexually harass them and torment them and coerce them into doing sexual acts that they didn't want to do because you had dirt on them or because you had money on them. Those are all federal crimes. Check the statutes. If you put a bitch or a nigga on a plane and you're taking them to be sexually abused in any way, that's trafficking. That's 10 to 20. You'll do more time in jail than Shine did for covering your ass. And that's what you need to do. You need to go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 extra. You got enough money. You need to pay reparations to everybody you fucked over. And you need to pay reparations to everybody who was ever signed to Bad Boy. You owe them money.
Good luck with that.
You stole from everybody. You probably still stealing from Mother Wallace.
He probably is.
Trust probably ain't seeing everything that it's supposed to see because you a sneaky little fucking bastard. $885 million. You got a house here. You got a house
there. That's what
there.
Puffy
You got
worth?
this. You got that. Why ain't you look out for Faith? She was the first lady of Bad Boy. She was Big's wife. You made sure that happened. Why ain't you look out for Faith? You owe these niggas money, yo. Take like 200 million of that 885 you got. And
Puffy
just
heavy.
cut a check.
Sugar Bear.
Cut everybody $1 million.
Oh,
Cut everybody $1 million. Trust me, earned it. Fucking with you. They earned it. You're an asshole. And there's other stories I could tell, but I told that story because it was attached to me. Because the woman that you scared into leaving New York came to me for refuge. See, I've been protecting women in this business for 2 decades. I've been looking out for women for 2 decades. Y'all niggas don't even fucking say thank you. But then again, how would you know? His press releases are so good. You might want to hire a new press agent, Puff, because I don't think the bitch you got on the bitch or the nigga that you got on payroll is going to be able to spin this or get in front of it because it's the truth. And you know what, Puff? If I'm lying, you can sue me. But we both know I'm not lying. Everybody knows you like humiliating men because you want to prove you the biggest dude in the room. But the truth is, you a bitch. You a fake Debo. And all somebody got to do is pick up a brick and bust you in your head. Lay that ass out. I promise you, the second you go down like Suge went down, it's over. And everything that you protect is going to, including fucking Mary J. fake ass queen. That bitch ain't the queen of number whores. She the queen of whores and the queen of lies. Y'all shouldn't have started playing around with images of my dead son. Y'all just shouldn't have done it. You went too far. So guess what? My name is Jaguar. Panthera Anka. Not a car. The animal. Consider yourself scratched, bitch.
So what you think of Sugar Bear, man?
might go to jail.
You think?
Possible.
For what?
Might be Jeffrey Epstein.
What you think? What you talking about? Flying this shit in and pulling these capers?
Yeah.
What you think? He might be in jail like your uncle, Uncle Kelly?
Yeah.
But shit, Puffy been bulletproof. Sugar Bear been bulletproof.
Hey, Bill Cosby was bulletproof too. Where he at?
So what you think they're going to block a Puffy ass up?
Possible.
Is he a homosexual?
I don't know. Probably go both ways.
Talk about he out here. I think what you should do is tell them about the time where you was trying to get a record deal and you went to Soho.
You say what?
to tell these folks we when you went to New York trying to get a record deal and Puffy invited you
You
over.
went to New York, nigga. You went to New York and you got you got treated like a hooker in New York, nigga. Not me.
You just,
You got $60 out there.
hold on. You should tell them how when you was trying to sell your beats to Puffy, he invites you over to his house.
Oh.
He invites you over to his house. I think you need to tell these people what you told me to happen.
I don't know.
So that man came downstairs.
You like watching this gay shit a lot, bro, my nigga. You like wait stuff. I think you a suspect, my nigga.
You
Hey, in the room looking at this shit, my nigga.
you said this.
How long I'm gonna keep looking at this shit?
You said this man came out there with a robe on. It's about
You gotta be out this motherfucker watching this shit all day, man. This shit is talking about this shit. I'm talking about you, my nigga. On everything.
Puffy, your boy Sugar Bear, man.
Hey man, leave them boys alone, my nigga.
So you think that they going to jail?
You might be going right with him.
I am.
You like watching this shit too much, nigga.
So they take Puffy to jail. What they gonna get him for it? Some people gotta come out and start saying he did something to him. Ain't nobody came out and said that.
It's only a matter of time.
So you think it's gonna be some Me Too shit on Puffy?
Yep.
That nigga worth damn near $1 billion?
Yep.
That's probably another reason why they're about to put his ass in jail.
Puffy going to jail.
That's fucked up if they doing him like that. But he said, "Hey, I'm getting my dick sucked by grown men." I don't think Puffy fuck with no underage motherfuckers though. I think he doing that shit with grown people.
Well,
You think he was greasy and told that lady, "I don't give a fuck. I'm getting my dick sucked in here. If a man sucking my dick, I'm making a man suck my dick. I can make him do anything." You think he really said that?
you know, it's a possibility. Stuff like that go on in the industry. I'm not saying he did.
And then he just left the door open, so he getting top up in the motherfucking office. He that blatant about his shit, leaving the door open though.
I don't know if I heard stories about that, about him leaving the door open a few times.
You have?
Mm-hmm. But he in that world, who gonna believe her though? He Puff Daddy.
That's true. But the thing is about Puff Daddy, it been too many stories on him. Exhibit told that story. I think it's a couple other stories out here. So why is all these stories about Puffy and nobody else?
Because Puffy is like Donald Trump. He a Teflon Don. No, nothing stick.
But this gay shit, motherfucker, and then you coming on the Nori on the Drink Champs.
Man. Don't nothing stick on Puffy.
You said this nigga about to go to jail, so you feel something about to stick?
It's gonna be a big case. It's gonna be the feds after him.
Of course. Because she talk about flying motherfuckers over, but I don't know if he fuck with a kid. I think Puffy to the point he fucking with grown people.
I don't know.
Talk about Christopher Williams giving him head, so she put him out there on this table too.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Bet you get this man top for a record deal. For a demo tape or something. And you gotta be a blatant motherfucker just to ask a motherfucker some shit like that. Puffy must be about he bought that life.
They all bought that life. It ain't just him. They all bought it.
So you think a lot of these boys is homosexuals out here?
I don't mind. Suge Knight said 90% of the people in the industry was gay.
I wonder how true that is.
What he said.
well, what he was one of the 10, huh?
I don't know. I don't know. That's probably why they don't like him. Maybe he wasn't part of the 10.
What you mean? You talking about he was a part of the 10%, right?
Oh,
Sure.
oh yeah. That's what he said. You know, he said 90% of the motherfuckers was gay. And he said everybody was a snitch. He was saying that. He said that 10 years ago. He said everybody was a snitch. And interest. So you know.
But no matter how much they say about Puffy, they don't never ask him that shit in interviews because he must already let him know, motherfucker, don't you bring that shit up.
Look, don't know.
But Charlamagne did kind of say something about it on that Breakfast Club shit.
What?
He said, did you hear how people saying you was coming on and Nori or this, that, and the other? He's like, no, I ain't heard nothing about it. And then he started playing that shit or something to him or something. So he kind of did bring it up like a little bit, but not like real heavy. But he brought this shit up though.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he came on to what's name on what's name?
I gotta look at it again.
That was disgusting.
I don't know. Don't nothing stick on Puffy though. People try to shoot him. He's been in fights. He's been in shootouts. Okay, and he's walked out without a scratch.
He ain't never did a motherfucking hour in jail, have he?
Nope.
He probably ain't never walked into the precinct before.
Oh, you took a mug shot before when you got in that shooting.
He did?
Yep. Him and J-Lo.
She got a mug shot?
Yep.
Probably her only mug shot too.
Yep. And they told her to get her ass away from him.
So she dumped him right after that?
Oh yeah.
Like immediately after that?
Damn near.
Yeah.
They said, girl, you gonna get shot fucking with Puffy.
And Shine did a dime.
Oh. And Puffy walked out without a scratch. He had #1 record.
And then he went in there and beat Steve Stout ass. They don't even press charges on this nigga or nothing. He must pay it.
He paid out of court for that.
What, on Steve Stout?
Yep, he paid out of court.
So he gave him some money for beating his ass?
Yep.
He must got a bad temper.
He do. That's why they call him Puffy.
But he come off so cool.
Yeah, not really. Not if you watch Making a Band, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes you be thinking that might be cap for the camera, but
ain't no fucking cap. That is him. There ain't no cap. Hold on. All right. Any more body boys we got to talk about here?
You said Wendy Williams?
Yeah, let's move on because I'm tired of talking about these motherfucking my nigga. Okay, let's talk about something else. Yeah, that bitch on coke, man.
I'm trying to look this shit up.
Nene Leakes called her out saying she was on cocaine still.
So I will always eat and eat good. Who the fuck is Nene Leaks? I'm looking at this shit on Twitter. Believe that
She's on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I've always believed in multiple streams of income. So the leaks are good. You old cocaine head. You old racist. No one knew you knew me. Remember, I'm an icon. Don't forget. She says, "You old cocaine head. You are what?" And Wendy Williams a racist?
She called her boss, her ex-boss, a racist. I'm gonna let the world know who you really are. It didn't take long for Lisa got a little more specific, and it was, I don't always eat and eat good. And so, regardless that, I've always believed in my strengths and income, so the leaks are good. You old cocaine. Didi a motherfucker, man. She got a mouth on her, boy.
But they might sometimes people be slanging mud, and they might not be true.
She ain't slanging no mud. I always believe Andy Cohen was a racist.
No, but I'm saying, what about her being on that motherfucking
She on cocaine
on that pack?
You ain't hear Judge Mathis call her out for being on cocaine?
But did she get off of it? Once she on it, then off of it though?
She ain't off of that shit, nigga. She ain't off that coke. She's still using it, probably. Okay. This girl's still on that snow. Yeah. I'm surprised she calling out Andy Cohen, her boss. She gonna be out of there.
Who that's whose boss? Nene's boss?
Yeah. He's in charge of the Real Housewives.
How much is she making some bread off that shit?
I mean, yeah.
Where the fuck she come from? Who the fuck is she?
She was basically one of the first people to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Who the fuck was she married to?
She was married to a nobody.
So how the fuck did she even get on there?
Because she was a housewife of Atlanta. I mean, he had money, but he wasn't no famous dude. He wasn't famous or nothing like that. But
he was a black dude?
Yeah, he black.
How old is this girl? She look about 30 something.
Nah, she old.
How old is she?
She probably 50.
Yeah. I wonder was that the right picture? Let me see. But she messy. Sound like a 50-year-old messy motherfucker.
She messy. She real messy.
That's probably her brand, how she making her money.
Yeah. But she been with Real Housewives for a long time. She been with that dude Andy Cohen for a long time.
Oh, I see her right here. Hell no, she don't look no 30.
Okay.
She look like one fucking American Eagle or some shit. This bitch got a beak.
Yeah. I can't believe. I don't even know if this is true.
Oh,
I wonder if it's true that what's her name had 8 abortions, man.
Who?
Wendy Williams.
Who she was fucking?
I don't know who she was fucking. The bitch had 8 abortions. Because what's his name? Judge Mathis called her out on that, saying that I can't believe you still getting sponsored. You had 8 abortions.
They spilling all their shit out there, ain't they?
And she didn't deny it.
Damn. But how is that? How the fuck he know that? Like, why the fuck is she telling that unless people is documenting that shit and letting it out every time she go do this shit or something?
I don't know.
How the fuck is they all in their shit like that?
I don't know, but the fact of the matter is she didn't deny it. This girl on coke.
Fucking everything, walking.
And had 8 abortions. I'm like, shit.
She probably fucking a coke dealer.
Probably. Shit. This girl, she all the way out of control. And it would make it so bad with Wendy. She got the nerve to give people advice about how to live their life. And this bitch on coke.
But she's never admitted to being on that motherfucking squeeze, has she?
Who? Yeah, she admitted to that.
She did?
Yeah, she admitted that she used to do cocaine.
Well, that's probably what it is. Now, how y'all gonna say she back on that thing?
Yeah, hey, Look, you can't just be saying stuff like this if it ain't true. She probably know that
Only
Wendy.
reason why motherfuckers saying that they know she been known to be on it, so that's the first jab a motherfucker gonna take anyway. Because you know this motherfucker used to be a cokehead.
I don't know.
So okay, I'm gonna go and take this jab, and it's believable because you know she already admitted to being on
Ah,
it.
okay.
So
Would you put your bottom dollar that she ain't that she
shit,
still?
she might still is hitting that squeeze pack. Shit, I ain't sure. I
She
ain't sure. I don't
hitting.
watch her, so
She
I
hitting
couldn't
it. She hitting that pack.
tell.
Bottom line, she hitting it for sure. She got the dealer on speed dial. Believe that.
Well,
She,
put like this, it should be more leaks of that shit coming.
you'll see it. I don't even know if she divorced with her from her husband yet. Shit gonna come out on her.
He gonna start telling shit too. Then for the right, depending on how the she might lie in his pockets though. He might keep his motherfucking mouth shut. I'm pretty sure she got bread like that.
Who?
Wendy.
I mean, she make good money. She got her. She still got her show.
Well, shit, she gonna break that boy off nice and proper. Keep his motherfucking mouth shut. He ain't gonna say a word. So maybe it might not be too many leaks. It depend on how on who on like how many motherfuckers she doing that shit with, or she doing it by herself. You know what I'm saying? That you never know.
She on that. She on that snow on everything. I'm gonna say she on that snow.
And you said Nene Leaks is mad at her for what? What did she do to her?
Cause they was talk. I guess they got on this show. Andy Cohen got a show called it's like a, I forget the name of the motherfucking show. What the hell is the name of that motherfucking show? Yeah, what happens or something like that. It was a, what the hell's the name of that damn show?
What it's on right now?
No, it's not on now, but yeah, it's on now. It's on. I mean, it's on TV.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
So
forget
it's
what
still
happens.
running.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like what happens next or something. I forget the name of that motherfucking song. Name of that show.
Andy Cohen.
She kind of like, she almost like Joe Buttons to a certain degree.
Who is Nene?
Yeah, Nene. She kind of like,
Watch what happens
watch
live.
what happens. Yeah, happens. Okay, she's kind of like Joe Buttons. She's okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta is probably the biggest rated show on the Bravo network, but you can tell that the girls on the black girls on the Housewives of Atlanta are not getting paid more than the Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Housewives of Orange County.
How
And
you could tell that?
that's an all white show because you can look at them. You go look at the people who's on the show,
The cast.
the cast. They're not making any money. The black girls ain't getting no money on that show. They getting a decent living,
And they
but
probably the more entertaining one
and
out
they,
the
and they
three.
are they are the more entertaining one of
So
them.
they basically paying them other girls salary.
Yep. And that's why Nene is calling him a racist because she knows that them white girls is getting paid way more than they are.
She said that.
No, but she calling him a racist.
So
Okay.
Andy Cohen is the person
He's
who
he's
created
the
this
head
show.
honcho. He's the head honcho of the whole Real Housewives of Orange County, Beverly Hills, Atlanta, Potomac. Okay, he got a whole franchise. He
So,
runs the whole show.
so he cuts the checks.
He's basically the executive over there. I don't know. He don't own the Bravo network, but he's the guy.
So
Okay.
he can get you a bag.
Yep, he can get you the money. And so, and she knows that the white women on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I mean Real Housewives, are getting paid more money than them, and their ratings are way higher than theirs.
Mm.
Okay, she's in the same boat. That's why she's calling him a racist. Okay, because she knows she's getting paid. Okay, Nene is the highest paid. Yeah, she's getting paid because she was the original cast member of the show. Okay, Nene Leakes is the last person standing from the original cast. Everybody is gone. Okay, everybody that started with Real Housewives of Atlanta is gone. Okay, she's the last standing person, and she's the highest paid person. But the other girls, they not. They way down the list. Okay, they way down the list.
Damn.
Okay, they not getting no money. Okay, but the white girls, I'm willing to bet, are getting paid. They're getting paid way more than her than them, and that's why she's calling them a racist. And then he bringing Wendy Williams on the show to talk down on her name, because Wendy Williams basically said, "I don't know, now she's gone from the show. What is she going to do for money?" Like they was basically trying to rag on her real tough. So that's where Nene goes off and says, "I can't believe these two people getting together to bring me down." So it's a mess. Andy Cohen, I never really was a fan of him anyway. I kind of figured he was a
What is he
racist.
supposed to be, a comedian or some shit?
Nah, he's basically like he's, I don't know, he kind of a gangster though. I wouldn't mess with Andy Cohen too fast. He a gay gangster. I will give him that.
Gay?
Yeah, he gay.
Well, he admits it.
Yeah, he admits it.
Uh,
Oh yeah, he admits it.
so why you say he a gangster?
He just the way he carries himself. It's just the way he just he'll slip a Mickey in your motherfucking ass if need be. I believe so. I believe Mickey Andy Cohen will do what's necessary. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think he kind
So
of.
that show he got, what, it's on Bravo too?
Yep.
So it's
So,
like a talk show.
no, it's not. No, Watch What Happens is a talk show. Yes, it's like they interview the stars on the show, and they might bring in some other people from other places to be on the show. So, um, Nene Leakes knows that they ain't that Andy Cohen is playing them on the money.
Is that her fucking real name?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure it's not. But
Nene Leaks.
yeah, so yeah, this shit right here is probably gonna be a big old mess right here. I can see it.
So what? They going up throwing her ass off that network. Shit, she keep on
She
talking.
already off. She ain't coming back.
Oh,
She already gone.
so where the
She,
fuck she going? To VH1?
mm,
Some people were saying Mona's bag done got light. I wonder, is that true?
well, they not doing. Love and Hip Hop has faded away.
So they still doing it?
They winding down because Mona, she done went to the We Network.
Has she?
Yeah, she did I think she's going to the We Network. Okay,
So what? She taking? Is she taking love to hit in hip hop over there?
Love and Hip Hop is dead.
So she creating some new shows.
She's probably going to create something new. Love and Hip Hop is dead. Ain't no more of that. It was getting sorry anyway.
So
Shit,
that housewife shit that ain't dead.
not the black ones. Nah, they be fighting. They ghetto as hell on that show.
Shit, Love and Hip Hop was too.
Nah, not like them. Mm-mm. It ain't even close.
So what's so much more entertaining about they shit? I'm sure it's the same
Because
bullshit.
they got zero filter, man. Them girls, them Real Housewives of Atlanta, man, they got zero filter, boy. Zero. That shit like way hilarious.
And believe they putting on for the camera. That's all that shit is.
It may be so, but it's like Real Housewives of Atlanta is like how girls was acting in junior high school and high school.
And these motherfuckers is 50 years old.
They acting like junior high school and high schoolers, man. Like girls back then, how ghetto they was. So you went to them hood.
Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Put your finger up if you can hear me. Give y'all something to rock out to.
Let me take a minute. Life is crazy, isn't it? Every day I'm sitting, I'm rolling deep in sentence. In the streets living, and out representing. I'm on my own mission, mystic like magicians. Nigga, I cop a feel, nigga, I hate to kill. Nigga, I won't, I will. Nigga, I keep that still. Baby, I'm wondering still. Nigga, get pop like pills. Nigga, that's on the real. Cause life is crazy, isn't it? Nigga, drill me on that drill me. Down and dirty in the worst way, the worst way. Y'all heard me, y'all heard me.
Crazy, hey, those who love is crazy. It's so crazy. Crazy, hey, those who love is crazy. It's so crazy. Crazy, hey, those who love is crazy. It's so crazy.
This life is crazy, Lord. They don't wanna fight no more. We're making their heart sore while ripping out the spores. We're closing all the doors. Money might know this for sure. So come and help me, Lord. You boys don't wanna board. Still leader with no passport. We tearing apart you doors. Leaving your body stored. For my click out the door. We're splitting your heads and floors. Making sure you hit the floor. Don't wanna sin no more. For my state I feel, and at this rate I will clean up the blood I spill. For real I really feel this life is crazy.
Crazy, hey, those who love is crazy. It's so crazy. Crazy, hey, those who love is crazy. It's so crazy.